Welcome to this channel. So in the past few days, I have shared that a proper, holistic, traditional Chinese Kung Fu practice has to have the development and confirmations. This apply also to Buddhism, apply to Qigong. And after that, there are many friends who message me and contact with me. Among these friends, there's a group of friends who study uh, internal art such as Taiji, Bagua, and Xingyi. In their point of view, I am linking Buddhism's or science into Wing Chun. So they disagree with me because they thought that I'm the guy who pull science and Buddhism into Wing Chun. And that inspired me to share what I like to share with you today. So here on, for those friends who is from the northern internal art, Taiji, Xingyi, Bagua, please do not discuss Wing Chun if you don't know what is Wing Chun. See, in this group of friends, what I sense is there are some kind of superiority complex there. And in fact, if you look at the Chinese martial arts in the past 100 years or so, didn't everybody, as soon as they put the term internal in front of their martial art name, that will sound like more superior than other people? Or Taiji is superior than Shaolin because in the epitaph in 1600, Shaolin is external, Taiji is internal. But did they know what is Wing Chun? They don't. Like also yesterday, I shared that editor of the movie Grandmaster Shi Haohong, who is also a practitioner of the Northern Internal Martial Arts, making all kinds of claim that he know Wing Chun and describe Wing Chun. Those are really disaster. So today I decide to cut it clean for all Wing Chuners and also for all of the our friend in the internal arts. See, I don't know Taiji, I don't know Xingyi, I don't know Bagua. I don't practice it. I don't know. So I don't go to any Xingyi, Bagua, or Taiji place say, oh, you practice Taiji wrong this way, or you practice Xingyi wrong this way. I don't. I don't comment on it. But this is my bread and butter, my specialty, Wing Chun. So this professional way of looking at things need to be known. Okay, so let's get to the bottom line. Does Wing Chun got to do with Buddhism? Samadhi? Who can answer that? Well, Hendrik here say that got nothing to do with Hendrik. It is what it is. Okay? So I show you the data. It is what it is. Now, we want to start with one thing. What is Wing Chun? So, according to 1850s Wing Chun Shu Lian Tao Classic, the handwriting I copied in 1977 is here. Today, it made possible for everybody be able to read it in the Wing Chun Inception. It's in English now, so everybody be able to do it. Okay? The notion is so that it is education everybody know. Now, within this 1850s Wing Chun Shooting Classic, there are 5 sample data point, which let one to be able to see what is Wing Chun, the development and the confirmations. It is not anybody's opinion. 5 sample data point is from the classic as it. Okay? So there are 5 of them. Unless one know where the world all those 5 is from, the development and the confirmations, one really don't know what is 1850s Wing Chun. That is bottom line. It's like engineering. You want to look at the circuits, we better know exactly what it is. Otherwise, we will not be able to reproduce it, to repeat it with quality. We will not be able to test it. So, the first sample data is hand issue from heart. And of course, hand issue from heart is not like everybody can put on their 5 cents. It has to be presenting as, where is this from? What is this about? How is this developed? How to confirm it? The second is contract and extend. Contract and extend, like the tidal wave. Contract and extend like a tidal wave. Okay. The third is spontaneous, naturally make the move according to the breathing and the energy flow in the meridians. Okay. The fourth is pay attention to your finger, your claw, and under your sleeves. The fifth is stand up your elbow, erect palm, the single facing sun, 朝阳. This 5 data point, sample point. If you know this, you know where Wing Chun is from. Because the rest of the writing inside the classic is based on these 3 sources. These 5 data point, and we just can break into 3 sources. So let's get into this number 5 data point. So we know this number 5 data point as I share in the Restricting Wing Chun. This is from Fujian White Crane. A technique, a momentum type from Fujian White Crane. However, there are 4 more. If you compare this one of the 5, this is 4 more, which is we don't know. Thus, Wing Chun is not White Crane Fujian. And for this 4, we really clearly can know that the first one, the hand issue from heart, the contract and extend like a tidal wave, it is from Shaolin Sword Strike. You can decode that thing, what it is, okay? What it is. And that's why I present to you in Restricting Wing Chun. What it is. with all the Shaolin writing and the drawing. We know what it exactly it is, and that's why we know the shoot in and so forth. It's from here, from Shaolin sword strike. And also, we know that the Shaolin sword strike is based on the General Qi Guang's book, the momentum, namely. So this become a link. If you really want to know what fifth issue from heart means and string and contract and extending like a tidal wave, you need to know this. There is none of Hendrik's opinion. It is like you read a circuit and you know this circuit is from this, your circuit, your electric circuits from this, from this, from this. You know the pattern behind those circuits. So like this is the pattern, this is the pattern. You read the circuit, you know this is using this pattern, using this pattern. You know that. That's why I wrote these books. So the entire world know what is going on. No guessing, no opinion. Okay? Now, the third and the fourth is the one which nobody know in past 160 years until I dig it up by chance or by luck. And that is the 峨眉十二庄, which is the source. You can find the same exact verses and terms of the 1850 Shilin Pao in here. So guess what? For the fighting part, you need the Shaolin sword strike. For the body, the physical, the mind, the breathing, the qi flow, the strength development, you need the 峨眉十二庄. You need this. Otherwise, you cannot decode. You don't know where it's from. You have no way to know what is the development. You have no way to know how to confirm it. Same deal. You want to learn how to fight in a short strike way, better get this. Because the Shaolin Sword Strike book and Qi Guang book, now it's in English, is clearly tell you what is that thing, the development and the confirmations. Like you want to develop your recycling momentum. How do you do that? Have ever any internal art Taiji, Xingyi, and Bagua talk about recycling momentum? Of course it's not. So one need to really stand on one's position, know one's position when one to talk about something or disagree on something. One never disagree on thing. One have no idea what it is, no experience what it is. Okay, like this editor of the movie Grandmaster. You put that in the media, you're just screwing up everybody. Okay, so that's the part. For the 峨眉十二庄, just let's talk about the first page. The first page and the last page. What is in this 峨眉十二庄? We know that in the content, all this spontaneously follow the breathing and the qi flow. Okay, or pay attention to your undersleeve, all this thing. With undersleeve meaning that there is the short strike jing. Okay, it is here. However, we want to look at the first page and the last page. What is it? So the first page, it turns out that it is a development process. It tells you that first thing when one train, one need to be flown with the movement. And then one have to go into the Chun, the awareness, and the breathing, unify together. The third is the awareness. Chun is awareness, and your meridians, unified, become one. The fourth is your awareness, your external movement, your breathing, your meridian flow, your strength become one. So you have a process there, development process for 4 steps. And actually, it is not 4 steps. There is a fifth between practice of just the external physical handling with the awareness and unify with the breathing. So what is that? Over here, between the first step of the practice, only the movement, to the awareness of the breathing, that is a step that one need to develop to experience the difference between attentions or intentions, visualizations, thinking, and awareness, which is the 4 functions of mind. Only one knows this, one can drop the thinking, attention, intention, and those kind of things when it's not needed. You use only awareness. If one doesn't know one's mind function, have this 4 function, one have no ways. Like today, everybody said using using your mind. So what you're using? Are you using thinking, visualizations, attention, intentions, or awareness? What are you using? So you have this process, and that is where the 6 core elements come in: physical, mind, breathing, the chi flow, the chi energy, and the strength. And over here, this number 3 is telling you that when one practice at this state, okay, at this number 4 state, the body, the breathing, the the chi flow, and the strength is unity. So this is talking about the states, and this number 4 is the handling of the Jing at the 4th state. Over here, you just have your physical. You don't have much handling. Over here, you pay attention, you know your breathing. Over here, you know your meridians. Over here, you sum the entire thing up together. That's where only at that level you'll be able to handle this 3 and 4, namely your breathing, your chi flow, your strength, which is beyond on top of your physical movement already. First page. The last page is say that when you confirm that you have achieved the samadhi, when you confirm that you have achieved the samadhi, right there you'll be able to see the Amitabha Buddha. Well, seeing Amitabha Buddha doesn't mean that you see an Amitabha Buddha, meaning that you know your Buddha nature. And you have to attain your or accomplish or develop the skill so that you'll be able to confirm you are in the samadhi, or you'll be able to get into the samadhi. First page and last page. So you like it or not, this is a Buddhist art. This is not Xingyi, Bagua, and Taiji. This is beyond what the Xingyi, Bagua, and Taiji people can think. Okay, this is practically much details in handling of the mind and body and energy, not the so-called internal art. Okay. Now, the reason why I become a Buddhist is because I read this. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. So I ask help from another of my teacher, who is the student of Grandmaster Sekgo Cham of Southeast Asia, the Shaolin monk, the real Shaolin martial monk, who passing the authentic Shaolin martial art to the Southeast Asia. I have that connection because my grandfather, my mom's side grandfather, is the one of the person, the older elderly, who brought Buddhism and the Buddhist monk into my area in Indonesia. So at that time, I asked for help, and so guess what? I have the VIP treatment. I can go into the Buddhist temple's library to check on all those documents. That is where I got into the Buddhism. And am I a Buddhist? I'm not. I just want to find out what the heck is going on. So with that, my my senior classmate monk referred me to Venerable Shenhua in City 10,000 Buddhas, because Venerable Shenhua, late Venerable Shenhua, is the the student of the Zen Patriarch Xingyi, and they know, okay, they are expert in the Srangama Sutta. So why do I go ask to be the student of Venerable Shenhua? Because I want to know this. I want to know what is the samadhi, how to get there, what is this going on. That's the journey why later I turned into a Buddhist. Because after I know that, study with Venerable Shenhua and many people, I decide that fighting is not the path I want to take. So I get into Buddhist, I become a Buddhist, and then to find out this. And when you find out this, I met many other Buddhist teacher, like the Zen master Yuan Ying, and then later Nan Huaijing and so forth in their teaching. And I be able to know what is going on here, because this is the ancient scripture which is based on Buddhism. The founder, the white cloud of the Ermei, the golden pig, is a Taoist and turned into a Buddhist. So this is all you talk about samadhi. Over here, awareness and the breathing unity. What is that? That is the samatha. That is the beginning of the anapanasati practice. That is the beginning of the Buddha's teaching of the 16 states. One aware of one's breathing in, one's aware of one's breathing out, one's aware of one's breathing long, aware of one's breathing short, one aware of the entire body It's like filled with breathing. And then you go. Okay? So this is what it is. So if anybody is saying that was Hendrik just pull Buddhism in, one need to make sure that one know what is one talking about before one talk. Why? Because any talk like that is going to screw Wing Chun, and nobody have right to screw Wing Chun. One can say, oh yeah, based on this data, this is this, this is that, but one cannot just make a claim that to screw everybody. So this is Wing Chun. You want internal? You want internal? Really internal? This is in samadhi. This is in your channel and so forth. If you don't not be able to do this, you will not be able to handle the Xulin Tao sets. Face it. You will never know that your palm strike, you have your yin meridians going out when you strike it out with the three yin strength or force flow. Now everybody doing Xulin Tao, right? It is this deep. Now I'm saying this not claim that I know it all or I am the expert. No. I'm saying this is like this is what the data is from. This is what the data is based from, not my opinion. And I'm not here like somebody will say, "Oh, Hendrik, are you the boasting your cultivations?" I'm just telling you what is the truth. If you don't have ego, you will not see me like I'm boasting myself. I just tell you exactly what it is. Even my teacher, Venerable Shenhua, is here today. I'll say the same thing. Okay. Even the Buddhas is here. I say the same thing because it is what it is. Okay. So there's no discussions when you talk about Wing Chun. You need to know what it is. Now, so the sixth core element, you know this. Okay, you have to base on this. This is the Buddhist teaching. You have based on Bodhidharma. Okay, and if you want to fighting, this is a Shaolin. You need to follow what is the short strike momentum is. So this thing solve. What is Wing Chun solve? You don't have to base on me. You base on this. Leave Hendrik alone. You base on this. You attack me saying that I'm is my boasting of my cultivations or anything that is off target because you have ego. If you don't have ego, I'm trying to tell you that the entire world that this is what it's based on, this five thing. So if you want to decode this, you need this. If you don't have this, you cannot decode this. Got nothing to do with Hendrik. Okay. Now, science. Why it need to be science? Today's world in Olympic, in mixed martial, in everything, it is based on this. Okay, your heart rate, all this here, your breathing, scientific study. You want to talk about momentum and strength? There's a reality of martial arts today. In fact, in 1930s, people already get into those. The breathing, the heart rate, all sort of stuff. 1930, China, by those grandmaster in China who want to reform. By 1990s, it already get into the calculations of your breathing. Like in here, it describe Jing. in a mechanical engineering way, physics way. In this book. So am I pulling thing out of the blue in? Or what I'm doing, I just tell you that this is what is Wing Chun, and all those things, like all other legit traditional Chinese Kung Fu, like Judo, can map into sports science. There's a reality. So this is what I'd like to share with you today. In Asia, they can do whatever they want to do. But over here, we stick with the truth by evidence, by scientific verifications. There's the good for everybody. And for the internal art friends in the West, in a more straightforward way is please stay off of Wing Chun because you don't know what is Wing Chun. You don't know what it is, you don't know where it is from, you never train it, you never develop it, you never confirm it. So don't talk about it. Be smart. So this is what I like to share with you. So we Wing Chuners, we need to stand up for the ancestor. We have plenty of things here. There's room for every Wing Chuner to be stars. Show this to Xi Xiaodong. See what he say. You want really fighting? Just look at the General Qi Ji Guang's teaching. See, how is it compared with today's martial arts? You want sports science? All of these things, like in the General Qi Ji Guang stuff, like in the restricting Wing Chun, I show you about the momentum, the multi-directional strength using the today's tools. In the Wing Chun Inception, I show you that the development of the Qi can be verified with heart rate variability and your heart rate handling. And I show you that here, General Qi Ji Guang, how did they train? How did Shaolin train their functional training? So this is a reality. Okay, so today, what I'm sharing with you is, it's not that I'm fighting with anybody. I just want to clip this thing professional, technical, not your 5 cents, my 5 cents, and screw everything. We don't have right to screw Taiji, Xingyi, Bagua, and thus Xingyi, Bagua, Taiji practitioner have no right to screw Wing Chun. Period. Okay? And this is what we have in internal. We don't need other internal stuff to put in. Because Wing Chun have this own dignity. It has to have the dignity, not among anybody's 5 cents. Okay? So this is what I like to share with you. It is a technical stuff now. Now I'm pushing it so that all this thing is known in the West. And only that way Wing Chun can have future.